up, Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Captain Tsubasa 2018, episode 31, titled Falcon vs. Tsubasa. So prior to the 1 minute 20 second mark is a recap of the first half of the Otomo versus Nikatsu game, which is beautiful. It really is. I love it, but I'm just kind of torn on it being here, and to an extent the length of it. Kind of feel like it could be maybe just a little bit shorter, but I understand why it's here. It's because we're getting more Falcon shot awesomeness. But anyway, where we're starting off adaptation-wise is the bottom of page 51 of chapter 55's adaptation of the manga. So without further ado, let's get to it. I swear we saw this last week when Nita punched the bench and shit. Which I don't mind it being here again. Because I love the animation for it, because that background is gorgeous. Because it represents rage. Even though it could have been red, I don't mind the orange background at all. Ooh, okay, so this is like a little bit about like the 2 minute 10 second mark. This is when Nina's having his inner monologue. I don't care that he's not sitting down like he is in the manga. I really love what David Productions did here. This is beautiful. So like they have Nita standing, and you know he's in the normal color palette, and then right behind him as he's doing his inner monologue, you see the events of what he's talking about right behind him, and it's in the flashback is in the muted color palette, and it is so beautiful. I love this. I love when David Productions does this, and I hope we see something that I do hope we see more in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, which yes, as I mentioned before, that I'm going to be talking about it, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind anime in my Captain Tsubasa 2018 live reactions, and vice versa. But like, I would love to see shit like this when we get to more inner monologues in Golden Wind, because it looks so cool. Oh, I love the placement for the opening song. It's so perfect, and I love the soundtrack for when and this is like prior to the 2 minute 27 second mark, and when the opening song goes in, which, by the way, I still love this opening song. It's so badass. It's just, and it's so Brazilian and awesome. I love it. It's just like, it's Nita's just pondering like what he should do, and like when he gets that realization of what he's gonna do, that just the music is just so perfect. And that's, and I've mentioned this in my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind live reaction videos, is that something that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind anime is just lacking. It's lacking the soundtrack that I was hoping it was gonna have. Like, it doesn't, for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, especially for when we had Black Sabbath, I'm sorry, I'm spoiling it a little bit if you haven't watched it, but like the thing is with Black Sabbath, what I was picturing in my head, and yes, I know copyright music, but like, at least I was expecting, like, during the entirety of the fight, like some badass rock or hard rock soundtrack, like when remember when Kojiro, when we had like the Kojiro versus Tsubasa content, and we had like that badass guitar going, like at least something like that, but like even more badass, like the Lit versus Yami fight in Black Clover. Like that's what I wanted for that, for the Geo versus Black Sabbath. And I'm just so scared that David Productions isn't gonna give the soundtrack for Golden Wind as much love as they're doing here. So please, whoever is doing the soundtrack for Captain Tsubasa 2018, please work on it, on Golden Wind soundtrack, because it's not badass like it needs to be. It really isn't, and it's really breaking my heart, because I had such high expectations when I read the manga. I had such high expectations for it, and I know I'm going on a tangent about Golden Wind, but oh, just like when I listen to Captain Tsubasa, and I said this in my Golden Wind live reaction, is that when I listen to, when I'm watching Captain Tsubasa 2018, and you notice how the soundtrack just like flows beautifully with the episode, and it flows with the mood, and you could just tell what's going on based on the soundtrack. That's what I want in Golden Wind, and I don't feel like we're getting it, and it's just killing me, because I really want it. Sorry, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but God, it's just frustrating me. Okay, something that was skipped from Nita's content, and I'm wondering if it's going to like be shown later when Nita actually does the play. Is this? By the time I receive the pass, it'll be too late. I must not trap it, just like the goal of Tsubasa senpai. Like that part, for the most part, I believe was skipped. And this part, but I don't have enough technique to do that now. Hey, Nita, it's time. Let's go. Yes, I kind of wish that was there, but that's okay. If I'm wrong that was there, then correct me, please. But I don't think it was, so that's really bugging me. Unless David Productions shows it a little later via a flashback or something, but like realization. But anyway, let's keep going here to the second half of the Otomo versus Nakatsu game. Oh, that 4-minute 24 or 23, 24 second mark when Tsubasa's like, "It's on, Nita." Ooh, I love this animation so much. And yes, we have seen some of, I'm not gonna lie, we have seen some of this animation in Golden Wind, but not as much as we should be seeing it in Golden Wind. I'm not gonna lie. You hear this bass guitar going on at like the 4 minutes, like starting at the 4-minute 47 second mark, 48 second mark, and this is when Nita's about to get the ball. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of music that Golden Wind needs. Please, for the love of God, David Productions, give me this music in Golden Wind. I need this. I need that. Like, this is what I wanted in Black Sabbath for the Geo versus Black Sabbath fight, but like a little bit more harder, if that makes sense. Something that's missing here, and like this is like at the like right before the 6-minute mark, and it's driving me nuts, is you hear the commentator saying that there's a fire, you see a fire going on with the Otomo players. I kind of wish we would have gotten to see it visually, because something that we saw it against oh my God, Miwa, remember when we fought Miwa, we saw like this fire, we saw like this orange background and shit. Like, I would love to see that here, because that would have been symbolized that fire. And this is like when they're when the Otomo quartet and Nita are syncing together. I would love to see that, but it's just a missed opportunity. I know I'm being anal and a little bit stingy right now, but oh, that would be so nice to see that. I like that we're seeing Toho, and this is like at the 6-minute 50 second mark, 49, 50 second mark. I like that we're seeing Toho watching the match. That's awesome. Oh, the Falcon! The Falcon! Oh my God, the Falcon! Oh my God, it looks so much better. Oh my God, this is like at the 6-minute, like 58, 59 second mark. Oh my God, I can't. Oh man. Yoga's tiger shot. Ooh, just what? And like, if this is just a Falcon shot. Oh my God, I can't wait to see this tiger shot. Holy shit! I love that we got the sound effect too, and I know we got it last week as well. But ooh, I love this red aura, and I think we got the red aura last week as well. But I love the thing that I love about it this week compared to last week. You notice how it's a lot more focused. And you know, the aura is a lot thinner. It looks, I think it's there to symbolize how much more focused the shot is, and I love it. That's great. I love when David Productions does little things like that. Ooh, that 7-minute 3 second 4 second mark. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh God, why can't Golden Wind have more shit like this? I know. I will say this though, in defense of Golden Wind, last week's episode of Golden Wind actually had the animation is getting better. The first couple of episodes weren't the best, but I will say that last week's episode of Golden Wind was definitely a lot better. Golden Wind is slow. We're slowly getting there with Golden Wind. But man, I swear to God, David Productions, you need to send some of those animators, some of the animators for Captain Tsubasa 2018 over to Golden Wind. They need some of these animators bad. Something I'm really curious about, and I'm hoping they're not gonna, because we saw Toho Academy watching the game, which I noticed they do in the manga, but I'm wondering if we're just gonna skip all the dialogue that Toho Academy, Hyoga and them have in the manga here. I hope you don't do that, especially if you're just gonna have like this bullshit with Kumi and the girls. Like, come on. We got the time, literally! We got that, as I was thinking it! Sweet! Yay, at the 8 minute, 50 second mark, we get the Toho dialogue. Woohoo! I was just thinking about you, Toho dialogue! Woohoo! Ooh, when, like, Taki, has the ball. And this is, like, right before the 10-minute mark. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, we need more of this in JoJo! Oh, that slow-mo of the ball for, this is when Nita's about to hit the ball. Like, it's like from the 11 minute to the 11 minute 5 second mark. Oh, and then the 11 minute 5 second mark itself. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. This animation, God, I'm so, I'm so happy that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not affecting the quality of Captain Tsubasa 2018. I swear, this anime just keeps, every week, it just keeps getting better and better. And I'm hoping it's going to happen with I think, animation-wise, it's going to happen with JoJo. I'm just worried about that soundtrack, though, for JoJo. That's my main concern. But, geez, the soundtrack even gets better and better here, too. Like, I swear to God, David Productions, you need to send the composer for Captain Tsubasa 2018. You need to send that guy over to JoJo, because this soundtrack is just so beautiful. I'm gonna buy this soundtrack. I really love it. Oh my God, like from the 11 minute 8 second mark to like it's like the 11 minute 7 second mark, 8 second mark. Oh my God, like the Falcon and like the ball right. This is right as Nita's about to kick it. Oh my God, the soundtrack even gets even more badass. Oh my God, like it's so perfect. Ooh, and oh my God, I love it. Like when it hits the player's hand at like the 11 minute 15 second mark, the music just stops. That's what I mean about when I talk about like how the soundtrack just like fits and flows with the episode. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And this is what, and I keep saying it, but I can't stop saying it. This is what JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind is lacking so much. Oh, I just wish it had like a really kick-ass bizarre sound. It needs to have a kick-ass bizarre soundtrack. Oh, it's just killing me. Like there's so much it could do. Like, it's just, this just makes me really, really sad. Yay, I was hoping they were gonna have the play map at the 11 minute 50 this is at the 11 minute 56 second mark, starting there. I was hoping we were gonna have that because it's in the manga as well. And I love like that Tsubasa. His color palette is darkened to contrast it. It's so cool. Oh God, I love this anime so much. Like this anime, I gotta say, this is still the best anime this season. Like nothing's beating this anime in my opinion. It's nothing is even close to this well, maybe Boarding School Juliet. There's animation problems with that. But nothing's coming even close. Nothing's coming close to this anime this year. Nothing. And it's sad that no one's watching it. Ooh, I love at the 12 minute 35 second mark that the Falcon is like covered in red this time. The whole thing is red because like prior to that it's just been like outlined in red. I really like that. I love the progression. And I love that Data Productions is using the animation to progress the Falcon shot. That's so cool. I hope, what I'm really hoping for, now that we're seeing this, I'm really hoping, and I keep talking about the tiger shot, which, I'm so excited for it. I'm hoping we're going to see the same thing with the tiger shot, especially as Hyoga is developing it. I really would love to see something like this, especially when he is developing it on the beach. And you know what I'm talking about with the ball and like going up against the ocean. I would love to see this kind of progression in the animation there. But like instead of a red aura, I want a yellow aura. That's what I want. That would be so fucking cool. I love that where it goes to the commercial break at the 12-minute 38-second mark. That is beautiful. That close-up of the Falcon. And oh man, I'm kind of torn about the animation of the Falcon overall. Like, I feel like there could be, now that I'm getting a close-up of it, especially in the face, I feel like there should be more texture here. But the thing is, like, the difference between this and, like, the, like, say, the owl in Hakame no Mikochi, is that this actually looks like a falcon. Like, the owl that we saw in Hakame no Mikochi, for example, that did not look like a fucking owl. That animation was so bad. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Just thinking about it just makes me mad. But, yeah, at least this actually looks like a falcon, so I can't complain about the you know, like, texture and line work too much, because it looks like a falcon. It's not like what I saw in Hakame no Mikochi, where, again, the owl did not look like an owl. Oh, God, if you want, look it up, I'm telling you. Oh, God, that shit was awful. But, for the most part, it looks nice. I just wish there was just a teeny bit more texture going on here. I just wish there was. It would look a little bit, to me, it would look a little bit better. But I know the argument could be made because of the aura and the energy, like that's why there's no texture going on here. And also because it's supposed to be just like an image, it's not even supposed to be a real falcon. You could make that argument too. So I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, something I'm noticing, like right before you know, we see the red aura at the 12-minute, like 46-second mark, and I should have noticed it prior, is that there is a lot more, prior to the aura, there's a lot more texture in the wings and stuff. So that argument I said about, like, the, you know, the red aura, like, you know, messing up with the texture, especially in the head, that argument could be valid. I'm really curious what you guys think. Like at the 12-minute 51-second mark, when we get like a 1 second mark, when we get the side shot though, you still see that texture in the feathers of the wings. Oh God! Like, oh man! Tsubasa cleared the ball with his head at the 13-minute 21-second mark. That was so fucking cool. That's Wakashimizu's move, and I love that they showed it. I love that David Production showed it, and this is like at the 13-minute 29-second mark. Oh, that background at the 13-minute 53-second mark. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my God, and like that aura surrounding Tsubasa. Oh my God, that's so gorgeous. This is what I love about this anime, is that it's shit like this, is that David Productions always does something different. I wish this was going on in JoJo. It's killing me that it's not. Oh my God, I love this soundtrack. I'm feeling the stress. I'm feeling the anxiety as Otomo's trying to get the ball back. Oh God, why can't shit like this be in JoJo? It's killing me, Smalls. I love when we see like that shit like this at like the 15-minute, like 10-second mark. This is when Tsubasa's dodging the opponents, and like we see the darkening of the color palette and see it in slow motion. I really love when David Productions does that. You hear that guitar at like the 15-minute, like 14, 15-second mark? This is what I need in Golden Wind. This is what Golden Wind is lacking. Especially like when we get to my boy Narantia, and he uses his Aerosmith stand. I need that music there. You need to put like badass guitar music from my boy Narantia, which by the way, my plushie is coming for Narantia, and I might use my Narantia plushie for when for Captain Tsubasa 2018, because it's David Productions. I think I might. You might not be used anymore, Yuki. I'm only using you because this is a sports series, so we'll have to wait and see. But this guitar is what I'm talking, like this electric guitar music is what I'm talking about. This is what JoJo is lacking. This is right before the 16-minute mark. I really love that when each of the Otomo players are having their little inner monologue, that the back screen, or the background is darkened, and like, well, you know, and they're in the foreground, basically they're And this is when each one is having their inner monologue is bright. I like that. That's awesome. Oh, that final effort from the Otomo Quartet. Ooh, that animation is gorgeous. And then like that 16-minute 4-second mark. I would frame that and put that on my wall. That is beautiful. Oh my God, look at that art. Whew, that's gorgeous. I love when David Productions does this kind of art style. It's just so beautiful. Oh, and I love that they gave it to us throughout the shot until like Ichijiro stopped Tsubasa from scoring the goal. I'm liking that. You know what? I'm actually liking that David Productions is doing that. I've noticed that they've been doing that a lot lately. Is that they're doing all like the majority of the scoring shots are in that art style, and I really love it. It's because it makes it look so gorgeous and beautiful to watch. And oh my God, oh, I love it so much. Ooh, like this flashback animation when we're getting like the kind of like a replay kind of thing, or like it's being broken down by oh my God. Oh shit. So when Katagiri is giving his I almost forgot Katagiri's name. Oh my God. So when Katagiri is giving like his 2 cents, and this is like at the 16-minute 23-second mark, I really love that we're getting this cinematic style for like the flashback. It's so cool, and you gotta love that it's completely different than the other flashbacks that we've gotten in this episode. And again, this is what I love about Captain Tsubasa 2018 in general, is that David Productions always gives us something different for the most part. And I love that it's just not like the same as the other flashbacks that we've gotten so far, or like strategy flashbacks. And fuck, I don't think the other ones have been the same for the most part either. I mean, look at the inner monologues that we've gotten, especially from like Nita in at the beginning of the episode, where like we had the flashback of the events, but we had Nita there, standing there and reflecting. So I really, really love this. This is so nice. That close-up at the 16-minute 27-second mark, too, is really nice. And then we're seeing it again, like the extreme close-up at the 16-minute 31-second mark. And, like, it's kind of, if you think about it, it's kind of like, oh my God, you know, one of those old projection slides? You know what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of like that, and I really like that. That's really clever, David Productions, because it like you know what I'm talking about with the projection slides, right? Like the old school ones where you had like those little tiny slides. Man, I feel really old because I used to have to sit through those in school, in middle and high school, but man, in elementary school. I feel so goddamn old right now. But you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, like that's what it looks like here with how how the shots are done, because you have the bird's eye view, then you have the close-up, and then you have the extreme close-up. And I really like how it's done. This is really smart, David Productions. Like at about the 17-minute 23-second mark, when Nita's thinking about everyone. Oh God, it is so beautiful. I love the close-up of Nita's face, and I love how the screen is divided, or I should say the frame is divided, so that way you could see everybody. And also the art style is beautiful, and I love the contrast that we're getting in the frame. This is really, really nice. Oh, and then when we get to the Tsubasa shot, like the 17-minute, like 30-second mark, because we had the shot of Arabe before that, and the Tsubasa shot. I love the line work in particular, because it looks like Tsubasa's running. I love that the extra line work. It looks so freaking cool. It's beautiful. Ah, there's that red orange background I was looking for Nita. Oh, okay, so the Falcon shot, this is where Nita's going to be scoring the goal. This starts at the 17-minute, like 36-second mark. Oh, this is so beautiful! That slow motion with the black background, and you see, like, everyone saying Nita, and the orange aura that's surrounding him. it makes you think of the opening song, and I'm wondering if this is going to be the case for when like we get like Hyoga's tiger shot and like Misugi's shot and stuff like that. I wonder if we're going to get, dude, David Productions, you better make that shit happen. And when we get some of like the really cool shots that score goals, I want something like that. That shot of the Falcon at the 17-minute 49-second mark. Oh, man. Remember what I was saying? I was looking for texture in that Falcon. Oh, that Falcon has a lot more texture. It looks kind of weird. I don't know. It looks weird. But, I don't know. I think it's I don't know what it is about the Falcon. I don't know if it's just the body or, like, I think it's just the positioning of the Falcon that's making it look weird. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to put my finger on it because the wings look fantastic. The claws look great, but I think it's the body that looks, especially in relation to the head, it looks really weird. I don't think they drew the body. The anatomy looks off. I don't know if it's just me that's noticing this, but the thing that I will give props for is the texture looks really, really nice. But man, that body, oh, like, I think it's where it's real, it looks disjointed. You know where it looks disjointed is the neck, from where the neck's connecting to the body. It looks really disjointed. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but God, it looks weird. I don't think a Falcon's supposed to look disjointed like that. And also the face looks really, really jacked. I'm not digging this face. Ugh. I'm really curious what you guys think. It's just the face and, like, the neck is just disjointed from the rest of the body. And also the body kind of looks fat. Like, the torso looks a little too fat. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. And also it looks like the tail's missing. But anyway. Ooh, I like that 17-minute 51-second shot. Like, if the Falcon didn't look so fucking weird, I would be praising it more. But I just realized I could see the tail now. The tail looks weird. Like, I think the problem with the tail is it's not spread out enough. Like, the tail is just spread out, is like to one side, and that's why I was like kind of confused on where the tail was. The tail should be spread out more to the other side. It's like it's missing part of its tail. That's kind of a problem. But God, this Falcon looks bad. This is the first time I'm saying something looks really bad, David Productions. This looks bad. Okay, I know I'm going on a tangent about this Falcon, but I have to because I'm looking at the manga panel for this, and oh my God, like the wings are way too small. I mean, the feathers look good, but the wings are way too small. I'm right about the neck being disjointed from the body, though. And I'm right about the body, because I wasn't looking at the manga panel before. But now I am. Because I was just looking at the screen. I was like, huh? But now I am. So, hold on a second. I gotta rewind this now. Shit! Okay, now I have it in front of me. Alright, so, yeah, the face is completely wrong. It looks bad. Nerdigans, it looks bad. First of all, the hawk is the Falcon's in the wrong position. It should be like it's in like a, it's in an angle. It should be facing forward, first of all. Also, as I said, the wings are way too small. Also, there's coloring missing at the edge of the wings, which I will, that wasn't a problem before with the other Falcon. The other Falcon shots we saw, the wings were not a problem at all. The other thing, and I was right, when we saw the close-up of the Falcon, is, the feathers were kind of off, and it was missing some color. It was the spot, there was, some coloring missing in the head feathers, so I knew something was off. But yeah, there's like the coloring is completely wrong. Like the I'm talking about just the coloring in general. Yeah, the coloring in general is completely wrong. Because it's supposed to have like the brown going on here. Yeah, this Falcon is just bad. It is jacked the fuck up. David Productions, what did you do to this Falcon? Again, I will say this in defense, at least looks like a Falcon. It's not like Hakameda Mikochi with the owl. But god damn, David Productions, this Falcon is awful. This is the worst fucking thing I've seen out of everything that I've seen in Captain Tsubasa 2018. And this is the worst thing I have seen in this anime. That Falcon is jacked. Ooh, what did you do to this Falcon? Again, the rest of the Falcons looked fine for the most part. They actually look pretty much like the Falcons that they should have been. But god damn, this Falcon looks bad. Ooh. So the 20-minute, like 56-second mark, and this is Tsubasa going in her monologue. Ooh, I love it. I love this backdrop. I love this aura. It is beautiful. Love it. I love it. So where we're ending this week is about page 100, 101. Yeah, about page 100's of page 100 of chapter 55's adaptation of the manga. Yeah, this chapter 55 is a long ass chapter. This chapter is about 136 pages long. It is. It's a long chapter. So if content gets skipped from this chapter, I totally understand why. So next week we're gonna finish off this match. And probably the week after is when we'll get into the Misugi match. Because that's chapter, let me just double check and make sure I'm right. Chapter 56, chapter 56 is when we get into the Misugi content, which I'm really excited to see. I'm excited to see Misugi again. This is going to be awesome. Let me just make sure I'm right here. Oh yeah, we're going to get, we're getting Toho versus, we're going to get the Toho versus Misugi match. That's right. Let me see. Yeah, so we're going to... wait, is it Toho? Hold on a second. Yeah, it's Toho versus Misugi. This will be awesome. Anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this episode. Like, overall, this episode was good. I really enjoyed it. But, man, that Falcon near the end was just horribly animated. My God, David Productions, whoever animated that Falcon needs to be fired. Seriously, that is the worst fucking thing I have seen in Captain Tsubasa 2018. But man, the soundtrack was great. I need some of this shit in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. Writing, I'm happy with the writing. The writing is really, really nice. I really am loving what, minus the Falcon, the animation is fantastic. I will say this, the pacing is considering what I thought they were going to do. What I really thought David Productions was just going to finish chapter 55 and skip a shit ton of content. I'm really proud of you guys. Considering we only have like less than 20, we have about like 20 episodes left, and we have like a little over 40 chapters to go. Or actually, we have more than 40 chapters to go. I'm really curious what David Productions is gonna do, like skip and shit. I'm very curious. Like I'm hoping we're not gonna skip like the Misugi versus Hyoga match. I really hope not. I've got a feeling we are, but I really, really hope not. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.